time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone. My older brother Robin sent me a newspaper article. The newspaper article has a headline that reads this: Funny rockers live out a dream. Comedic actors and writers fulfill musical fantasies in Middle-Aged Dad Jam Band. Now that's the name of the group, Middle-Aged Dad Jam Band. That's quite the mouthful. And this is the article. This is part of the article. And there's a picture of the lead singer. And this is from the New York Times, August 3rd, 2025. I'm not sure if my brother is bored and has nothing to do reading old newspapers. I don't know. But it's quite the article. And it's quite detailed about how the band was formed, how they got their name, and so on and so forth. But I won't read the full article. That would be the whole show. So what I did is I went to YouTube and I looked up Middle-Aged Dad Jam Band. And sure enough, they have their own channel. And they have awesome covers. I mean, the songs they do, I don't think anybody else has done. I mean, they're just really cool songs that they've covered. Just things you wouldn't even imagine a group to cover. So I watched a couple of videos, and they were done very, very well. They're always done in a garage, and they are situated in a way, but the sound quality is great. So I got a feeling that they actually aren't doing it live, but I don't know that for a fact. But the sound quality is dynamite, and the video is excellent as well. They're fun to watch, especially since the group is made of two members of a comedy group or comedy troupe called The State. What happened was the State tours, and during the COVID shutdown of 2020, that comedy troupe couldn't tour. So one of the members of the comedy troupe, who goes by the name of David Wayne and is also a drummer, he's a comedian and a drummer, decided he wanted to do oldies, do cover versions of oldies, and release them to YouTube for something to do. Well, another member of the State got wind of this, and that person's name is Ken Marino, and he wanted to be the vocalist. He always wanted to be a singer in a rock band, and he's a comedian as well. So they got together inside of David Wayne's garage, and he would bring other people in to do these covers, and they'd release them to YouTube, hoping to get some views, and they were getting views and more views. So in 2023, they decided to put a permanent band together. Now they're still comedians, they're still doing The State, but now they're also doing professional rock and roll. They're cover versions, but there's professional rock and roll. Well, they brought in a guitarist by the name of Frank Biera. Then the bassist is Sweet Teddy P. I love that name, Sweet Teddy P. They have a keyboardist by the name of John Spurney. And then Jordan Katz plays trumpet. And David Wayne's son, Henry, plays saxophone. And he's the youngest member. I'm sure he's not a middle-aged dad. They also have a guitarist by the name of Craig Widren in the group. Kristen Pantera plays cello and vocals, and David Wayne's niece Allie Stamler is on violin and vocals. So that's the main core of the group. Then they bring in other people like backup singers, more horn players, maybe other guitarists, a second keyboard player, or a guest vocalist as well. And most of the guest vocalists are famous people. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I thought my brother also attached this little note. Might be fun to do a Driving with Todd for this group. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So I thought, what song do I do? Well, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do one where they have a guest vocalist. And one of the songs that has a guest vocalist is Islands in the Stream. I thought that would be perfect. That would be Ken, and the guest vocalist is Kristen Bell. And Kristen Bell is an actress, both movies and TV, and she's a singer. So this works, right? This works. I'm anxious to hear what this sounds like. And the song Island in the Stream. Well, I think everybody knows that song. I mean, you'd have to have lived in a cave if you don't remember the song. Well, maybe not because this is from the 80s. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember it. But it's a song written by the Bee Gees. All three Bee Gees were part of writing this song. And they were actually writing it for Diana Ross. And this was like 82, 83. So it was like a slow soul ballad, but she never recorded it. So then Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton were looking to do a song as a duet, and this song was offered up to them. They were interested in doing it. So the Bee Gees had to change it to a faster beat country song before Kenny and Dolly could record it. Well, the rest is history. They did record it. They released it as a single, and it went to #1 on Billboard's Hot 100 singles chart. Major hit for Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, because up to that point, each one only had one other #1 hit on the Hot 100 chart. Kenny Rogers had "Lady" in 1980, and Dolly Parton had "9 to 5" in 1981. So this was major for them. It was also released on Kenny Rogers' 1983 album called "Eyes That See in the Dark." So there you have it. That's the song. The Bee Gees also recorded it in 2000, I believe it was 2001, for their 2001 Greatest Hits album. So they also have a studio version of it. They had previously released a live version on a live album, but a studio version wasn't recorded until 2001. So, with that said, let's listen to this band called the Middle Aged Dad Jam Band doing "Islands in the Stream" with Kristen Bell.
Miss Mars.
Mr. Van Lowe. Mr. Wayne.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. Oh, this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together, making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Oh, stop it here for a moment. Stop it here for. Excellent. This is like I said. I watched several other videos by this group in the last day, and I'm just amazed at how tight they are and how professional they are. But they're having a lot of fun doing this, and I think that's what's cool. And they're inside this David Wayne, the drummer's garage, recording this stuff and bringing all these players together. And as you can see, they've got quite the number of backup singers in here as well, helping along with the group. And they have a trombone player here. You see it on the screen right here. Trombone player that isn't part of the regular group. So they'll bring people in as they need them. Well, Kristen sounds awesome. I've never heard her sing before, but wow, she sounds like Dolly Parton. She's got that country sound to her voice, and it has that same crack that Dolly Parton has as well. She's doing this song perfectly. And then you have Ken doing Kenny Rogers. How perfect is that? Ken and Kenny Rogers. But doing Kenny Rogers' part, and I think he's emulating Kenny Rogers really well as he sings this song, and the two together just fit perfect. I mean, this is dynamite. This group is talented. Let's keep on going.
From one lover to another. I can't live without you if the love was gone. Everything is nothing if you got no one, and you just walk in the night, slowly losing sight of the real thing. That won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love, and we got no way out, and the message was clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby, I will hurt you never. We started and end as one, in love forever. We can ride it together, making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. From one lover to another. Oh, sail away. Oh, come sail away with me. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. From one lover to another. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. From one lover to another. From one lover to another. From one lover to another.
Oh, that was excellent. That was really excellent. I love that. I love that. It's a great song. I mean, I always love that song. When Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton first put it out, I always thought that was such a dynamite song. And I was a huge Bee Gees fan too. I've always been a huge Bee Gees fan, so I just love everything that they write and the performers that actually do the songs, and they did it just perfectly. And what I really liked is David Wayne, the drummer. I mean, he's a powerful drummer, and he is definitely sitting in the middle of the band, right? And the band is kind of split around him. He's the sound. He's the focus of this band, and I think everybody plays around him. I mean, that's the way it sounds. I mean, he's just so powerful on that drum. And that was the other videos I've watched. It was kind of the same thing. He was the focus of the band as far as the instrumentation goes. I also like the fact they were using an acoustic bass. I mean, that was kind of neat that there was an acoustic bass. I thought the violins and cellos were really good. Getting a violin and a cello in this song just added another level of like the country flavor to the song. I thought that was great. Background singers were excellent. Horn players were good. The keyboard player, I mean, he was mouthing along with the song. I thought that was kind of neat. It was just done really well. And Kristen and Ken just played off each other so well. This one wasn't as comedic. There's some I've watched where, they kind of like joke around a lot. And this one, they didn't do it. It was more, I think, of a serious take. But excellent. Just excellent. And I'd love to see Kristen and Ken do another song. I don't think there was another one by those two on their channel. There might be something out on the internet that I don't know, but this was definitely excellent, just excellent. So I hope you think it was excellent as well. And if you did, hit that like button. That'd be really appreciated. That's the old thumbs up button. If you have any comments about the middle-aged dad jam band and the song Islands in the Stream, hey, put in the comments below. That'd also be really appreciated. Now I'm going to take a link to this video, put in my description below. So if you want to watch it again without me stopping it, hit that link. It'll open up and play all the way through for you. I'm also going to put a link to the Middle Aged Dad Jam Band's channel in my description below. You got to check out their channel. They do some awesome songs. They're just songs, like I said, that a lot of other cover bands haven't touched yet. So you got to do that. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? You have my video still open. Just go below the video, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be making me very happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. Yeah, my brother, like I said, sent me this article, and it's like, oh, what's this about? And I read it, and I said, this is really pretty interesting. I'll have to take a deeper look into this, and I'm glad that he sent me the article. I found this band. Fantastic. I know I want to do another couple of reactions to them because I've really enjoyed what I've seen of them so far. This put a huge smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a huge smile on your face. And peace out, baby.